Seconds on the clock. Coutesy begins. Stealth in from one side, Bare Metal on the other, and they avoid each other nicely. Fuel in the air from both of those machines and their alliance partners with 8 preloaded pieces of fuel per robot. Second run comes in. Bare Metal back a little bit faster, but Stealth has a full hopper as well. Bear going back for third try, run out of time, and as the counters finish, just 147 pieces of fuel during auto. 85-62, advantage blue. Gee, nobody has any left. Oh, wait, Bare Metal has reloaded. They're adding to their advantage. They're the number one team for a reason. Back through the center of the neutral zone. And as the red hub alights, Bare Metal just sending fuel towards home. Whidbey Island Wildcats having an adventure, but they are able to get off of the fuel that was on top of. Horns of Havoc deploying into the midfield defensively. Stealth just wants more fuel. They get it back over the bump into the red zone, and right before the shift ends, they fire in, but it's a advantage 95-121, advantage blue. And Bare Metal adding to that advantage as they walk through. Mapped and Lugnuts and the Jagbots there trying to provide cover for their leader. But fuel in the air largely from Bare Metal for the Blue Alliance, largely from Stealth for the Red Alliance. As the blue shift 3 winds down, 100-point advantage plus. It's 205-95. Stealth's waiting. They come back, but they were going to run down the Alliance wall. The Jagbots and Bare Metal shut that down. Stealth's not even firing. They're still collecting fuel. Now they move free, and there's a little bit of fuel in the air, but defense very successful by the Blue Alliance during this evolution. Bare Metal shoves the Wildcat machine out of the way as the blue shift 5 starts. 100-point advantage that they're looking to add to it. Now it's Bare Metal drawing attention from 2 defensive robots, but they say, nope, we're done. We're getting more fuel. Back underneath the trench on the far side of the field. There are their friends again. They're right at the base of the hub. And popcorn in the air. 238, 126, both hubs active. Stealth's been waiting for this. Human players on the Red Alliance waiting for this. Horns of Havoc get back home. 29-29 Jagbots are stranded on the blue hump. They cycle their feeder to get loose. Bare Metal, fuel in the air. Closing in on 300 points, 10 seconds left. Looks like a 4 ranking point match. We're not going to get to 360 this time, but a good showing by our 2 power bots. And Whidbey Island Wildcats back up in the air on a climb. We've seen that before as our match comes to a close. Final score 350-207. Bare Metal remains undefeated, holding on to that number 1 spot. Arrows up for their alliance partners. Stealth drops from 4th to 6th with 1 ranking point earned for going over 100 fuel. That's the energized ranking point earned by each of our alliances. QR code there on the bottom will bring you a detailed breakdown